What about your most memorable moment for you?
Oof, that's a tough one, right? Your most memorable moment. Ah, man. Yeah, it memorable moments tough. I mean, I want to say my UFC debut because it was for me at the time. It was such a dream. That was in Bangor, Maine, which we only went there because that's where Dana White was from. And I fought Seth Pazinski, and I knocked him out, and I got fight of the night. So like to get your debut and you're young in UFC and get a 50 grand bonus, that was just so life changing. So that would probably be the top of the list. But when I look back at my career in terms of just fighting a good fight, sticking to the game plan, and listening to my coaches, it'd probably be the Mike Perry fight because that's a fight that I stuck to the game plan. Don't get knocked out. Don't get into a brawl. This guy will put you to sleep and you're going to be posterized forever. And I didn't want that to happen. And I ended up utilizing my takedowns and all this stuff that we worked on. So game plan, strategy wise, that's a fight that I'm probably most proud of just because I did everything that my coaches worked with me on that entire camp.
How great is it to see Mike Perry living what he's doing?
I love it. You know what's funny about Mike Perry, Josh? He's a guy that when you fight him, you hate his fucking guts. He is the worst guy to fight in the world, right? Well, back in the day, he's kind of, but now when I watch him fight other people, I'm his biggest fan. Like he's hilarious. He's entertaining. He's very genuine, actually. Like there's a realness about him, and that's kind of what everybody recognized early on. But back when I was fighting him, I was like, I didn't see it yet. I was like, this dude's an imposter. He was saying every hateful thing he could. I remember I saw him at the Fighter Hotel eating breakfast with his girl, and I look at him, and he gives me this. I'm like, it's fucking breakfast, bro. What are you flicking me off in the breakfast thing? And now when I see those antics out of him, I go, man, it's just so good for the sport. It's just fun. It's entertainment. He brings it. There's no guy that's more of a dog and built for bare knuckle, bone density, chin, power, and just that dog and grit than a guy like Mike Perry.
I'm rooting for him. I swear, when he left the UFC and I saw he was going to bare knuckle, I was like, all right, I wanted to win. Then he came out with the performance that he had. I'm like, this dude is legit. I love it. I love everything about it.
And he's rich now. He's got so much money now.
I mean, look, it's a total success story. You can't help but want to root for him because of all the hardship that he had, obviously coming through the UFC, and then the struggles of up and down, getting wins, losing, and then going on to be having a great, successful career in bare knuckle of all things, right? You're like, man, it's so hard to make a living there. This guy's crushing it. He's crushing it right now, and the Jake Paul fight catapulted him some more. And then he went through some struggle a little bit because he took the Jake Paul fight. But man, he's got his little podcast, doing a great job. Like I'm rooting for him all the time. Every time I see him on my social media platforms.
I can't think of another guy that's more built for bare knuckle than Mike Perry.
FL Timberman, what's y'all's take on MMA and Olympics?
I mean, I would love to see it. Obviously, it's just for me, it's a tough go because they were at one point talking about getting rid of wrestling. Now we're going to add MMA, but it's just like when you have MMA, how much are you going to have to strip away the realness of the sport to make it where guys could fight multiple times, right? I mean, you're going to take away the elbows? Are you going to take away I think it's going to be early stoppages so guys don't get knocked out? I don't see guys being able to fight a number of times in a short span of time. So I don't think it's going to be true MMA if we have alternates jumping in.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree with you 100%. Like, it's just too hard to actually handle it with people getting hurt.
Jiu-jitsu would work, right? But combat sports, violent fighting, it's too tough to continue it.
Agree.